that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees.
Let's go. 8, read.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On first down, it's Clayton. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Yeah! Watch the screen.
From the 35 on second down, Young, wide open receiver, complete.
First down, 18 Raiders.
52, come on.
Hey, tight down. There you go.
Now.
They'll run on first down. Clayton. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Young on 3rd down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Ed Oliver has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Really talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Right there. 54 Mike.
I'm here all day.
Ready.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
90 Wolf.
Watch 54. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Shoot.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Ready? Switch it. Come on, switch it.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The first down carry here for Johnson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Tackled by Brian Burns.
Mike spot 4.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
He'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with 4th down and 1. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. Now, I guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Young now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Young. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. From the red zone now, Young. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Ed Oliver in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen? Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. So 2 missed field goals for him now, and that's helped keep them with a big 0 on the scoreboard.
Well, it's not the only reason they have a 0. The offense has been bogged down a few times now, but it's certainly not helping the cause any at all.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
60 outlaw.
Single, slot. Hey,
Looking to throw. And almost intercepted. If he could have picked it, maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, blitz coming, and down he goes. Ed Oliver racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They'll try the left side. It's Clayton, and he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Ready?
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now here's Young, and able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And as these guys enter play in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your number 1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
7 yards there and a first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And nowhere to fit football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
8-3.
Yeah, let's go 7.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Dawson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll throw again. Young. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
That's the way. Switch.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Set. 60-or.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say, we'll see what happens. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this away to the Rocky Mountain Knight, and it's a good one. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 16-9. Final score. From there, let's head off and check out the second game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. 28-14 was your final score. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you see they're scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, not much on the scoreboard, just a little field goal in that first half. Offense back onto the field, and he has not really been able to have a lot of comfort back there in the pocket. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ed Oliver, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Watch the out. Watch the out.
Third and long for Young. And the pressure gets to him again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. And taken right on the 30. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A very solid gain of 27. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's first and 10 from the 12. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brings
up second and 11.
Check.
They go to Johnson again. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
Third and 6.
Now back to throw. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
I got you. Switch.
Blue draw, Parker. Now.
Throwing to start the drive. Dawson throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
He's coming. We got double.
Throwing on first down. Dawson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Back to throw. Dawson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake. Dawson. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
At the line, ready to go. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man Johnson. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for all. And it'll
get a whole play, but it's nice to have a safety that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put when your other targets aren't open.
They'll look to throw. Escapes and drops of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And that sack certainly just strengthening his candidacy for Player of the Year. You think he's got that one in the yet?
I'm not willing to vote quite yet just because I won't wait until the season's over, but he's backing towards it. Just look at all the great team from him throughout the season. Strength plays that you referenced there, as well as agility plays. They just have not found a way to block him consistently.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. If you're a fan, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills kind.
He's got a man, complete. A gain of 32 that time.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They had enough yards for the 1st down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free. No 1st down.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line. No gain on the help. Now 3rd and 9 situation. They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to get the 1st down at the 3. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the 1st down carry. A solid run on down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Let's go. Send it over.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come out. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They stay on the ground. This time it's John. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time.
Now.
They'll try and launch Johnson. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown upfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will make our score 9-0. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. So now the Niners down by 9. Time, a huge factor. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line.
Mike, check. 59.
2nd and 15. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Looking to erase a 2. Score deficit here in the 4th quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. Playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Myles Garrett. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Mike, 54. Stay with your man. Why? Get wide.
They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did, but the defense, what?
Yeah, look, it's obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket, and that's what they've got.